Mm.
Today we are going to discuss about organisms and population. What is the basic unit of classification? Species. A group of organisms living in a particular area at a particular time capable of interbreeding is called population. Population. A group of organisms of the same species living in a particular area is population. This is population. What is population? A group of organisms of the same species is called population. Population has the characters or attributes of the population is one is birth rate, birth rate, and second one is death rate, birth rate and death rate. Birth rate or natality, natality, death rate or mortality, death rate or mortality. In general, in an individual, it is birth or death. In the case of population, birth rate, death rate. What is birth rate? Number of births in a population within a unit time is called birth rate or natality. Number of births means number of new individuals in a population within a unit time is called birth rate. For example, population is equal to 80. Number of new individuals is equal to 8. Calculate the natality of that population. Formula: birth rate B is equal to number of new individuals by population. Here number of new individuals 8. The total population is equal to 80. So birth rate is equal to B is equal to 8 by 80, 1 by 10, that is equal to 0.1. Another example for calculation of birth rate. Total population is equal to 40. Number of individuals is equal to 20. New births is equal to 20. Calculate the birth rate. 20 by 40. 1 by 2. That is equal to 0.5. What about present population? Total number of individuals in this sum. Total population is equal to 40 plus 20, and that is equal to 60. Total population in present time. That is about birth rate. And second one is death rate. What is death rate? Number of deaths in a population is called death rate or mortality. Number of deaths in a population within a unit time, that is 4 weeks or 2 weeks or 1 year, whatever it may be. The death rate or mortality rate is equal to number of deaths by population. Number of deaths by population. In a population, for example, there are 8 deaths. Total number of population is equal to 800. Calculate the death rate in that population. That is equal to 8 by 800. 1 by 100. That is equal to 0.01. This is death rate. In general, in normal conditions, death rate is greater than the birth rate. Death rate, birth rate. And coming to sex ratio. Sex ratio is a type of attribute in population In general, 60% in a population, 60% females and 40% males are present. That is about sex ratio. Next, coming to emigration. Emigration. Immigration. What is emigration? Number of individuals go outside the population. That means outgoing. Number of individuals or new individuals enter into the population. It is immigration. Emigration and immigration also affect the density of the population. So what is density or population density? What is population density? The total number of individuals present in a population is called population density. So what is population density? Population density N is equal to number of individuals by number of individuals present in a particular area or volume. Number of individuals present in a particular area in terrestrial habitat, volume in case of aquatic habitat. So in general, population density N is equal to number of individuals by area or volume. So this is N, population density N. Some of the individuals exhibit emigration. This is E. Some of the individuals enter into the population. This is immigration. This is population density. In a population, new individuals are formed. That is birth rate or natality. This is B. And in a population, some of the individuals are died. That is death rate or mortality. If the birth rate increases, size of the population or population density also increases. So birth rate or natality is directly proportional to the population density. If the immigration increases, immigration means number of individuals enter into the same population, same species enter into the population. So if the immigration increases, size of the population also increases. So birth rate and immigrations are directly proportional to the population density. Then what about immigration? If immigration increases, size of the population or population density decreases. So that is negative. If the death rate increases, population density also decreases. If the death rate increases, population density decreases. So the size of the population or population density at a time t is equal to t plus 1 is equal to. What is population density? This is population density at time t. Calculate the population density at the time t plus 1 is equal to. Population density at time t plus 1 is equal to nt plus birth rate plus immigration minus death rate plus immigration. This is the formula for population density at time t plus 1. Nt plus 1 is equal to population density at t plus 1 is equal to, t plus 1 means time, 1 year or 1 week or whatever it may be. NT, what is NT plus 1? Population density at after time T. NT, population density at present. Population density present. B is equal to birth rate. I is equal to immigration. D is equal to death rate. E is equal to immigration. Population density at time T plus 1. At T. Birth rate. Immigration, death rate, immigration. For example, NT is equal to NT, population density at time T is equal to 200. Calculate the population density at T plus 1. T plus 1 means here after 10 years. After 10 years or 10 weeks, whatever it may be. Calculate the NT plus 1. NT plus 1 is equal to formula. NT is equal to 200. Birth rate is equal to, for example, birth rate, NT is equal to 200. Birth rate is equal to 20. Death rate is equal to 10. Immigration is equal to 30. Immigration is equal to 5. Calculate the population density at NT plus 1. NT is equal. Formula NT plus 1 is equal to NT 200 plus birth rate 20 plus immigration 30 minus death rate 10 plus 5. 10 plus 5. That is equal to 200 plus 20 plus 30, 50 minus 15. 200 plus 50 minus 15. 50 minus 15, 35. That is equal to 35. 235. According to this sum, total number of individuals or population density at NT plus 1 is equal to 235. That means number of individuals increases. Why this number increases? Number of individuals increases depends upon the birth rate, measure birth rate and immigration. Birth rate and immigration. That is about population density, calculation of population density. And coming to growth models. There are two types of growth models. What are the two types of growth models? Before going to that, there are three types of populations. What are the three types of populations? Growing population. And second one is stable population. And third one is decline population. What are the three types of populations? Growing population, stable population, decline population. In each population, there are three types of age groups or age groups. Pre-reproductive age group, reproductive age group, and post-reproductive age group. What are the three types of age groups? Pre-reproductive age group, reproductive age group, post-reproductive age groups. In growing population, in growing population. This is the growing population. Age groups are arranged in growing population. They look like a pyramid. This pyramid states that base contain more number of pre-reproductive age groups. These are pre-reproductive age groups. And second one is reproductive age group. Second place, reproductive age group. And third place, post-reproductive age group. This is post-reproductive. In growing population, which ones are dominants? In growing population, pre-reproductive age groups are dominant. And pre-reproductive age groups are dominant or more in number. Post-reproductive age groups are less in number. Why? Because in growing population, birth rate is greater than the death rate. Birth rate is greater than the death rate. So, which ones plays an important role in growing population? Young ones or pre-reproductive age groups plays an important role. Shape of the growing population pyramid, triangular or a pyramid. And coming to stable population. In stable population, all are equal. Shape of the stable population is bell shape. In bell shape, pre-reproductive age groups and pre-reproductive age group, post-reproductive age groups and reproductive age groups. All are equal. Here all are equal. Pre-reproductive is equal to reproductive is equal to post-reproductive age group. That means in this population, birth rate is equal to death rate. That means number of births is equal to number of deaths. So the size of the population or population density constant. That type of population is called stable population. In stable population, all are equal. In coming to decline population, in decline population, which ones are more? Decline population, post-reproductive age groups are more. Pre-reproductive age groups are less in number. Shape of the decline population is urn, U-R-N, urn or inverted pot shape, in which pre-reproductive age groups are less, post-reproductive age groups are more. In decline population, post-reproductive age groups are more in number and pre-reproductive age groups are less in number. So first place post-reproductive, second place reproductive, third place pre-reproductive age group. Size of the population. Here all are equal. In case of growing population, first place pre-reproductive, second place reproductive, third place post-reproductive age group. Here birth rate is greater than death rate. In stable population, birth rate is equal to death rate. In decline population, death rate is greater than birth rate. Hence, post-reproductive age groups are more. That is about 3 types of populations and 3 types of age groups. What are the 3 types of populations? Growing population, stable population, decline population. What are the 3 types of age groups? The pre-reproductive age groups are young ones, reproductive age groups are middle age, and post-reproductive age groups are old age. In growing population, shape of the growing population, triangular. Shape of the stable population, bell shape. Shape of the decline population, urn shape or pot shape. In growing population, pre-reproductive age groups are more. In decline population, post-reproductive age groups are more. In stable population, all are equal. That is about types of populations and age distribution. And coming to growth model. What are the two types of growth models? There are two types of growth models. They are exponential growth, exponential growth, exponential growth, and second one is exponential growth, and exponential growth also called as J-shaped growth curve. Exponential growth or J-shaped growth curve. Exponential growth. Second one is S-shaped growth curve. S-shaped growth curve or sigmoid growth curve. S-shaped growth curve or sigmoid growth curve. J-shaped growth curve or sigmoid growth curve. In this exponential growth curve, resources are unlimited. Resources are unlimited. Then the unlimited resources, the number of individuals increases. This is about J-shaped growth curve. Time plotted on x-axis, population density n plotted on y-axis, population density. This is carrying capacity, maximum number of individuals present in a particular habitat. What is carrying capacity? What is carrying capacity? Maximum number of individuals present in a particular habitat. That maximum number is called carrying capacity. Coming to exponential growth. In exponential growth, resources are unlimited. When the resources are unlimited, the number of individuals increases. Number of individuals increases rapidly up to certain level. This graph is called J-shaped growth curve or exponential growth curve. In exponential growth curve, due to the presence of unlimited resources, favorable conditions, birth rate is greater than the death rate. Whenever the unfavorable conditions occur, sudden decrease in the size of the population. That sudden decrease in the size of the population is called crash. This is crash. What is crash? Sudden decrease in the size of the population is called crash. Coming to mathematical explanation in exponential growth. Population density n is equal to population density n is equal to dn by dt is equal to number of births minus number of deaths. dn by dt is equal to b minus d into n. dn by dt is equal to b minus d into n, where b minus d and dn by dt is equal to rn. dn by dt is equal to rn. Population density at time t is equal to formula. Population density at time t is equal to rn. R is equal to B minus D. What is R? R is equal to number of births, birth rate minus death rate. R is equal to natural intrinsic rate of natural decrease. Intrinsic rate. R is equal to intrinsic rate. Formula B minus D. dn by dt is equal to Rn. That is mathematical formula of exponential growth. coming to integral dn by dt, coming to integral method, nt is equal to n naught e power rt, nt is equal to nt. What is nt? Nt is equal to population density at time, density at time t. n naught is equal to population density at zero time, n naught. R is equal to natural intrinsic rate of natural increase, or t is equal to time, e is equal to logarithmic value, that is 2.7 2.71828. This is integral formula of nt is equal to n naught e power rt. That is about exponential growth or J-shaped growth curve. In J-shaped growth curve, population growth does not depend upon the carrying capacity. So this type of exponential growth is called density independent growth curve. Density independent growth curve is J-shaped growth curve. And coming to S-shaped growth curve or sigmoid growth curve. S-shaped growth curve or sigmoid growth curve. In sigmoid growth curve or logarithmic growth curve, sigmoid growth curve or logarithmic growth curve or logistic growth curve. Same t plotted on x-axis, time plotted on x-axis, population density n plotted on y-axis. This is the carrying capacity. Carrying capacity is equal to k, carrying capacity. In logistic growth curve, second one is logistic growth or S-shaped growth curve, sigmoid growth curve, logistic growth or S-shaped growth or sigmoid growth. In logistic growth or sigmoid growth or logistic growth population density increases gradually. The stage, first initial stage is called lag phase. Initial stage is called lag phase. Next stage, acceleration phase. Population size increases, that is acceleration phase. And next phase, deceleration phase. This is deceleration phase. And final stage is asymptote or zero population, asymptote or zero population. Lag phase, initial phase is lag phase. This is initial. And second one is acceleration phase. Acceleration phase, number of individuals increases. And third one is deceleration phase. Individuals or size of the population decreases. And fourth one is asymptote or zero population. Or stable population. Zero population or stable population. This type of growth, logistic growth, occurs in unlimited resources or limited resources. Limited resources. This occur in limited resources. Due to resources are limited, growth of the population also limited. That means Darwin fitness observed in this graph. Darwin fitness. According to Darwin, first one is overproduction or prodigality. What is overproduction or prodigality? Each and every organism has the capacity to produce the more number of individuals whenever the conditions are favorable. Overprodigality is exhibited by exponential growth. And third one is struggle for existence. After struggle for existence, last one is survival of the fittest. So this growth curve explain about survival of the fittest. Logistic growth curve explain about survival of the fittest or Darwin fittest. Logistic growth. Exponential growth explain about overpopulation or prodigality. According to logistic growth curve, there are 4 phases. What are the 4 phases? Lag phase, acceleration phase, deceleration phase, and asymptote. In acceleration, in the lag phase, number of individuals gradually increases. Initial stage. In acceleration phase, birth rate is greater than death rate. In deceleration phase, death rate is greater than birth rate. In asymptote or zero population, birth rate is equal to death rate. In the case of logistic growth curve, population density depends upon the carrying capacity. So it is called density dependent growth curve. Density independent growth curve is J-shaped growth curve. Density dependent growth curve is S-shaped growth curve or logistic growth curve. Coming to mathematical explanation, dn by dt is equal to, in logistic growth, dn by dt, population density at time t is equal to Rn into k minus n by k. This is the formula. dn by dt is equal to Rn into k minus n by k. In asymptote stage, carrying capacity is equal to population density. So asymptote states that in this formula, k is equal to n. Carrying capacity is equal to n. In deceleration phase, carrying capacity is more than population density. In acceleration phase also carrying capacity is more than density. Initial stage also carrying capacity is more than density. Carrying capacity is more than density in initial phase, acceleration phase, and deceleration phase. Deceleration also. K is equal to n at asymptote, or if the k is greater than, if the k is less than n, k is less than n, that stage is called exponential. In exponential growth curve, population density is overcome the carrying capacity. In case of logistic growth curve, not overcome the carrying capacity. Hence it is called density dependent growth curve. That is about logistic growth curve. What is the formula for logistic growth? dn by dt is equal to Rn into k minus n by k. J-shaped growth curve and sigmoid growth curve. J-shaped growth curve occur in unlimited resources. This one limited resources. J-shaped growth curve is density independent growth curve. This is density dependent growth curve. In J-shaped growth curve, dn by dt is equal to formula. dn by dt is equal to Rn. In S-shaped growth का dn by dt is equal to Rn into k minus n by k. That is about growth models.